for tree to cover their backs.
Look at him, they're going in aggressive, and their members on the other side. RB is already taking a good bit of damage, and it's Alfir who opens up the series, the map. Kills going back and forth, but Buzz has already gotten 2.
He just got 2 in halls by himself while everything else was happening. Fnatic interested in splitting this A site, but immediately it's been ripped apart. And it's another pistol round potentially looming here for DRX.
Remember how much they struggled in these very moments, but they seem to have found their footing at just the right time. Fast lane goes up, Alfir goes forward, straight into hell, and now pushing his way forward into halls. You've got Enzo toting the spike, explosives in hand.
And Alfir has cleared top side as well, just a little bit of a jump. And he's gotten away into halls. He's very wary of the possibility of the team of DRX reflanking through that space.
Enzo has pulse plant utility here too.
Just one aftershock. Fault line will come up soon. 13 seconds on that.
I feel like DRX, they have to fight halls here, right? Yeah, that's exactly what they're gonna do. The flashes.
It's not planted for them.
Oh, Buzz. Oh no.
That's hitting, that's hitting.
He's gotten it to half.
Oh my goodness.
What a shot out from Buzz. Alfir.
You could just stick here.
Yeah, trying to keep it back himself. The spam is so close. Oh my gosh. Mere moments. But it's just not enough. DRX won another pistol.
Got both of them on ascent. And if they didn't, we might not be here.
Oh, no shot.
And they might have lost yesterday, but yes. First map 3 for DRX at this event so far. They've been super clean until yesterday against Loud. And with 24 hours notice to play against Fnatic right here, they're leaving it all on the table.
Early knife out from Mystic. Gonna get some info, and Buzz just holds his ground. They're gonna continue to push their way forward here. Boaster this time with the spike, trying to find comfort in the confines of his own smoke. Alfir dashing out. Buzz, and that's just so clean. The people want it. Go get it, Buzz.
Have to note, the DRX section I mentioned behind me during map 2 has gotten significantly larger.
Oh, they're rowdy. They're a rowdy bunch, man.
They have moved so many people to their side.
Enzo with nothing but a ghost here. Buzz still at the play to get this ace online, but it's not going to happen. The Prime Gaming Falls comes through anyway as DRX take a 2-0 lead.
A strange attempt from Fnatic to jump through their smoke, but Buzz on the other side of it makes it look strange. Obviously the start too, taking down Derricka, who since that first half on Ascent has been very, very quiet.
Fnatic now should be able to respond in kind. It's just Mystic. Oh, he actually just purchased up light armor. So they're at full strength here, barring a little bit of utility. And you see the fast hit up towards Dish. Alfir again before home crowd, first forward.
And he was the guy who was leading the charge to keep that game even close for Fnatic. The desk was mentioning it. They were the guys who were losing control. When at the beginning of the day, everybody was talking about DRX insistence on choking at this 5th and 6th spot.
Again, a quiet moment out for Fnatic as you see Stacks just waiting.
Derricka actually took back his TP, so could easily get punished here.
Those pings you see on your minimap from Fnatic were there a moment ago too. So they are fully insistent on this, persistent on trying to get into A. And the hit looks very consistent with what we've seen in the past. Mystic and Boaster are able to get a couple of openers. As you see RB trying to dash, trying to stun, trying to kill. But it's Boaster on the trade. Mako and Buzz, heroes for DRX so many times on Ascent.
30 seconds left.
Called again.
Derricka's not paying attention. He's hidden from the flank though.
Enzo's got cover too. And he hears that. It might actually be Mako who's not paying attention now. he creeps his way forward. Enzo's weak here. Oh boy. Oh, the swing out from Durka.
That's his tour de force, don't forget.
And surely you force the play here, right? Given the fact that you've invested that ultimate, time is just not on your side.
Good spam as well for Boaster.
It's from everywhere. Buzz able to take one away, narrowly missing the shot onto Boaster.
Just want to cut him off in halls.
Yeah.
No.
Those weapons should be preserved. Yeah, Boaster gets away with the Vandal. Durka does too.
Good awareness from Boaster there too. Buzz obviously had the opportunity there to potentially grab a gun, TP out, and get away from the spike. So again, no conversion here on the bonus from DRX. Which this, I mean, fast retake again. Looked kind of nice. RB sliding through, finding a lot of value on the two stunned up players. And they've thrown many different setups so far at Fnatic in this game. Again, a dish push, this time with complete opposite players.
It's interesting to see if Sax was going to fully commit, but he actually drops utility and then rotates back mid to make sure that A is not left unattended.
It has given them Hall's control here, though, and there is a breach ult to clear the site, but nobody there. Playing a retake in the first place, and the Seas has slowed them down.
Alfeir still managing to get his way through, tucked between his walls. Mystic spike down again. This one's going to be chaotic, and I have a feeling that every round is going to be like this.
Boaster no molly, though, but one away from this orbital strike, his ult.
And what a devastating ult that could be. Durka, first challenged, not able to win it out. Mystic on the flash, Alfeir on the swing. Oh! But it's actually RB that cleans him up. Stax was a dead man walking. They're trying to fight for Hall's control. They're trying to do anything they can to preserve it. Mako's already gotten 2. The orbital strike down. Boaster on the flick. Mako with 3.
And it's again a response immediately with the improved weaponry. DRX looking very solid to start this off.
Mako's nuts, bro. Mako is playing so well right now. Oh, and they're feeling it. You got a little shimmy going on. That's how you know the vibes are good.
Mako, and actually a lot of the controller players who you used to think of as absolute stars still are, but this tournament has certainly been a little bit of a departure from the controller heavy lean we've seen in the performance and stats. And just like Marv yesterday, Mako might be coming online at the most opportune time.
He's got the orbital strike to work with in this round. See Boaster quietly
right here,
taking crashies to get to the other side. You like that? You think it'll stick?
Yes.
right here.
Good. They're all going, but actually that's going to be heard by Mako.
Rope's always a little bit of a hard thing to read, unless it's in a clutch situation. Because Fnatic haven't committed yet. Looks like they'll go for the classic. Wall up, flash through. No flash from Mystic, actually. So it's all going to have to be Enzo. And Alfeir does have his overdrive if he wants to commit it. Instead, actually, they've swapped to a Guardian.
And he's still going to be the first to go. He has no wall. He has no stuns. While RB is far more fortunate. Ooh, that spam could have been trouble. The flash, he looks away. There's there it is. There's the orbital strike, and RB gets them all. Oh, and it was all because they just turned the wrong way.
Just disgusting. And Durka. Enzo, 10 seconds left. The orb is the best you can do anymore.
There was
Good collection.
RB with 4, and man, there really was no good option for Fnatic, right? You go left, you've got RB. You go right, you had the orbital strike that you were trying to dance your way out of. What a setup out from DRX.
And also RB's wall blocked the flash there. It doesn't even matter. Forced into him. Jumping up on the stairs. What a well-placed strike as well. 4-1 and Boaster already struggling to come up with ideas here. Want to go back towards Halls. Remember, they did take Halls very fast in this exact same setup that DRX is running at Dish. They're trying to use the Haunt to find kills through it instead. They have no utility to fight back against the hit from Fnatic.
This is a setup to have Alphier make a play. He's used the overdrive, but look at how patient DRX are, man. They don't show anything. They're just gonna wait the ult out.
He actually didn't buy a weapon too, so.
He just has a classic, yeah.
This time there is a molly here for Boaster. No nade for Mystic.
He's gonna
post plants.
He's
really
gonna rotate.
tough.
He's gonna rotate back, but RB's already there. They actually have 2 members back at Dish. Do DRX commit to this? Will Alphier find the timing? RB going aggressive. They're gonna fight for Halls. And perhaps RB can find more success with the ult, and he does. Sess has gotten 1-2. RB with the both. And now Alphier, who's got nothing but a classic, comes up dry. Enzo does nothing either. The defuse will come through, and that's a prime gaming flawless for DRX.
It's a flying start for DRX right now. Probably the biggest lead. Easily the biggest lead, I should say. And it doesn't look like they're stopping. Fnatic invested in that one. Minus Alphier, so maybe Alphier has something to drop. And the answer is no. Not gonna scrape together something. Remember on the attack side for Ascent, it was multiple rounds in a row where they were saving. DRX isn't even giving them that opportunity because these retakes are working so well for them. So happy to play post-plant.
They're gonna continue to wake their way down Halls. And yeah, RB's gonna be the, or excuse me, Alphier's gonna be the first hit. He's already gotten down low and he finds nothing. And that was the gun. That was the investment. And it's well out of the reach of Fnatic right now.
There's rounds where you see Fnatic has an idea, it doesn't work, and then all of a sudden, it takes a long time for them to gather their thoughts, their ideas. This time they pivot into Sand, and yes, there's room to work a pick here with Durka, but also a room to get absolutely trapped. Oh! It's not Durka, it's Enzo.
And if nothing else, that'll help confidence.
And Boaster's got the gun almost, no, Malco shuts him down. Still no way in.
No, the only thing they can really do is persist and try to push their way forward. But Durk is now falling. Zest managing to avoid the damage from the fragment.
1 enemy remaining.
And it's another clean round from DRX.
DRX right now feel like they're stopping Fnatic. And Fnatic, who are typically experts, specialists, some would say, on this map of Fracture. Since they've swapped to this Neon, it definitely doesn't feel that same way.
No, I think you're absolutely right, Paul. You go back to the beginning of the tournament.
As Glasses said.
Enzo with the Rolling Thunder here. Alphier trying to go aggressive, but RB does too. They're going to pass right by each other. The fast lane to provide cover as RB somehow gets away.
Goodness.
And he's gotten past it. Now the Rolling Thunder in their laps, but Alphier wins it out. Alphier gets a second. With 8 HP, he comes alive.
But DRX have the spike.
They're sitting on it.
DRX have the spike.
Alphier's going to have to do it again.
And Durk is on the pinch, though.
This time with Boaster close by.
What an angle from
on
Zest.
a brutal angle, but the shots from Boaster so far so good. And now they have the Nightfall they're going to have to deal with. Defin.
Repinch, though, from Buzz.
Yeah, there was just not enough time.
Has to go fast.
Yes, he does.
And it's sprinting away from its Alphier with 8 HP. Escapes the situation, but Boaster's not considering.
Oh, why?
He's slow to put down that smoke.
I mean, why would he, right? That took so long. It's very unlikely that Buzz would be there, but either way, Boaster tucks down in Halls. He's got the orbital strike in case things get really hairy here, but now looking that way. Buzz with 57 HP tries to make a play in this 1v3, and he can't.
That's certainly a round for Fnatic.
What a round for Alphier. We were just talking about his struggles.
Yeah. That's an instance right there where DRX is taking the play to Fnatic almost every single other time. Yes, they're making a play on one side of the map, but it's never actually finding anything. It's finding the absence of Fnatic players. So Alfier, I mean, if he's comfortable in those situations, if DRX continue to throw him at them, and if they can put him in those spots, just like this, turn flash is just gorgeous, dude.
He also did this in real life, which always feels good. You can just never be too sure.
Big ults here from Fnatic. Orbital strike on Boaster. Rolling Thunder from the breach. Enzo.
Light armor on him too, alongside Mystic. And they'll take this aggressive fight.
Back into underpass, just like we saw in the last round. This time, though, no resistance from DRX on this side of the map. The resistance is in halls, where they're not exploring. Have to pay attention to the trademark and the fast potential flank from RB. But we did pull a rotation here. Zest just prowling into Arcane and didn't find anything, so he's back over towards A, where they do have no information on drop, so it's the right play for sure.
Off your feet!
That should be the cue.
Mako's in the smoke!
Mako and Buzz were both sent skyward. Mako's already fallen. Buzz not able to land the shot with the op. Alfier has taken the space. The side is now theirs. The spike now planted.
Double flank actually happening between RB.
And Enzo's here. He's got light armor. Oh, he's gonna have to sit on this. Do they check him? Are they disciplined enough to look their way? The flash is there. He's gonna see it all. And oh my gosh, Enzo gets them both!
The double flank, the only way into this round, and it completely fails at the hands of Enzo. Saving it, he didn't spot the fast flank from Alfier.
Alfier looking for more. He's gotten 3 on the round as the Prime Gaming Flawless comes through for Fnatic.
And that's the way you get back in the game. That's the way you do it. On a round that's all of your own terms.
What a hold from Enzo, man. And then for Alfier to go for the jugular there. Aggressive as DRX try to flee. Playing into the crowd too. The kid's in his element now.
7-7 start. Feels like the best I've seen him on Neon. Just this DRX. And going for another buy. Another approach, this time different Fnatic, up towards Dish immediately. This could have been a setup where RB, Zest, and Stax try to take this space.
Yeah. You see Boaster on the northern side of the minimap covering the flank, making sure there's no pressure coming in from the other side of the map.
DRX out of the timeout did swap Buzz away from tower.
Oh, they're going to rotate into the chaos.
It's scary here too because usually Alfier is here in the default, but they've known that this is not the same default from Fnatic. They're waiting for it. Oh no.
Oh my gosh, they're right on the other side of the wall. Alfier gets one. The kills both go back and forth. They're traded. As now Mystic with the flash the second through, and Zest holds the line. Now Durka has it all to do on his own. And he's managed to get one.
I have the spike. Trap destroyed.
Durka has put on an outrageous performance so far.
Buzz breaking that trademark gave Durka the inclination that he might have a 1v1 here on the site. And Stax is concerned as well about Durka getting up close and personal with him.
Crowd erupts as support comes through for Durka. With 13 seconds left, he's going to get the spike down to 1v2 before him.
Plenty of time now for Buzz to join Stax, but also plenty of time for them to find out where he is and use this utility that Stax has against him.
Yeah, the fault line is now back up. So has a flash and an aftershock to work with too.
Teleport's ready.
He's going to have the TP up now in time as well for this fight.
Oh, he's going to challenge, and then he's able to get away if he survives the initial engagement. Durka spots one. Oh, and then he gets away. The other one is right behind him. Now Buzz on the tap. Durka waiting. Buzz, half, Durka, swing, 63 HP turns into 23 HP just as fast. Buzz is gonna take it all the way, and Durka's timing is gorgeous! The Red Bull clutch for Fnatic!
Durka answers the call! 1 versus 3! The crowd asked for it and he delivered in so many ways.
Buzz bold there to try to stick it, to call his bluff.
Durka was baiting him to get off in so many instances. We are having a fast push as we get in the round fast here. North side pinch, but only from the left. They're taking the ropes. RB's chasing.
1 kill down, the other gets away.
This is a light buy here from DRX. Only 2 rifles in the hands.
Right here.
And note again, Alfier as his ult boosted us too.
Buzz playing an off angle just with the headhunter. Has his TP online, but Mystic's still up. If they wait for the knife, they could find him and he could be stuck.
Oh, he hears them. They're so loud. Buzz with the fight before him, the jiggle's there, he gets away.
Just 1 shot. RB's here in time to stun though, he's gonna duel.
But Alfier's gotten through.
Oh no!
And RB not nearly as fortunate. Mako has that the orbital strike. And there it is. The ult's been used. Alfier has to find value. Can he do anything with it? He struggled before, can he do it now? As all ultimates are used, Alfier did find one. Fnatic destroy DRX.
Last round in the half.
After losing the first kill there to RB on the ropes, DRX almost pinched them in with that ult. But Alpha as well uses his own ult to get out of it with the speed. And they counter ult themselves. Sand is no factor.
Jubilation from the crowd as Fnatic have roared their way back into this. Remember, the start was ugly. But they now find themselves 1 round away from a tie at halftime.
Oh, and look at this. Quick flank possible here. Buzz is suppressed. Not gonna hit the shot. Getting punished by RB.
He splits the uprights and he falls.
But the flank is fast here from DRX. They went for a tree push early. RB and Zest. They already heard him.
Surely they know. The Rolling Thunder out, and it's gonna hit them both. They're gonna push their way back into it. They want to take the fight.
That's a lot invested. They're getting pinched in from Sand.
Gotta be careful because you're right. Mako gets 2, but Enzo responding with his own RB's the ult. Has gotten it back down to a 2v2. Spike planted. Durka holding the angle with the tour de force. His knees blown off. And Zest has to do it all on his own, and he cannot. Durka delivers.
Switching sides.
What a time. It's a 1v3. And then a beautiful round.
5 rounds in a row for Fnatic to close out the half. Perhaps thinking they were dead. Perhaps thinking they were done. From elimination. And potentially from glory. DRX on attack.
Setting up really fast for a hit through tree. There's only 1 player here, and it's Durka.
Meanwhile, look at the flank out from Fnatic. They've already taken the balls. They're going to push their way forward. Durka falls. You mentioned the only bit of resistance. No longer around.
Planted.
The trademark is on the other side, so Zest has to cover this himself. Thankfully, Stack's here in time as well. And his fault line might come up as well to fight this, actually.
Gotta be careful, there's pressure coming in from mid too. Look at that, there's an aftershock behind him, but the flash actually provides some cover. But Mystic's Frenzy wins one out. Alfier on the swing, Stack's on the other side. Bullets not landing quite yet. As they both try to challenge, and there it is. You mentioned that breach utility yet again. Fnatic looking to crack it wide open. Buzz and Mako, the only 2 that remain on the side of DRX, and that may be enough as it's gotten down to a 2v2. Alpha, numbers back in favor of Fnatic.
Oh, he died to the
No
volley!
way! Alfier, he's gonna have to win this out on his own. He's gotten it to half, but Buzz on the swing, and Alfier gets it! He's getting, oh my gosh, no! The defuse is not there! The Red Bull clutch for DRX as they win another pistol!
So close! So close! But 1 player falls to the molly out from Mako. And he put that out before he died. That is so unfortunate. And Buzz took his time swinging there. Had to go for the full stick. And there's just no chance to win that, actually. Back into it straight away. DRX. Fast through sand.
RB working his way forward. See there a couple members up and drop.
Look at that double stun RB just put out. Stunning the site and the spawn, making sure nobody's pushing through that smoke.
So good. See the rotations across to the southern side of the
Great
map.
flash right on the trademark, and they're slowed.
There was no way through, man. They knew that trademark was so well set up.
Made noise on the drop.
RB holding this angle. He's going to spot Alpha here, and it's Mako who deals the delivering blow into the next round. RB on the swing, still healthy. RB's just able to hold this angle.
Go, go, go.
Wait for Enzo.
Really solid anti-eco.
Yeah, very well done.
Out from DRX. And they hold the lead that they built so hard in the first half. Fnatic with 5 in a row now immediately on the second half momentum ended. But every pistol that DRX has run so far in this series, which they've actually got up to 4 now, they've lost every bonus. Except for the first one on this map.
Can they break that trend here? As RB goes aggressive, you see the utility setup for RB to take sand once again. Durka stunned. This position not given away yet. If RB's not careful, yeah, he's gonna get dropped, but no! RB catches him just with a glimpse and gets the kill.
Durka unaware there.
Oh,
How fast that was coming through sand.
I'm out of here.
Lineup as well from Halls. Good spawn, the execute's good.
Alpha are looking to go, and he goes right into the next round. I don't know how Fnatic get into this, man. The setup is too good.
They're smoked off. They're smoked off right now. There's no more post plant here. The stun.
Oh, Sax may have hit a ball. Mystic, he's gonna try to hold it. He's gonna try to
posted.
at least get it to half. He's gonna stick it all the way, but Sax on the trade. Mystic holds it! And Enzo gets the kills!
And it's another failure to convert here for DRX. So very close to it this time.
Flash out.
And look, I mean, that execute was really, really nice. Alfie are obviously getting picked off a little earlier.
Enemy remaining.
But every spot cleaned up. And there was a smoke on that spike anyways, even if they tried to spam it down. Would have been rough. Still a buy here for DRX. But to consider here, Mystic has his KO ult. So the follow-up flashes and whatnot that RB and all of DRX can throw on the execute might not be there for them to clear out the site. Also, Enzo just picked up the orb for his own. And if they combo both of them after a B hit, which they might fake here. How's Alfir gotten here? There's the fake coming.
They cleared out the dart, or excuse me, the alarm bot.
They actually didn't use the breach ult here, so it's used for this retake here, and Durka spots them.
Still gets away with one. It's outrageous how he does that sometimes. Now Alfier is able to rotate back quickly, back towards Dish.
And they have a huge advantage here in the post plant.
Yep, Enzo with that Rolling Thunder, as you mentioned, you grabbed it earlier in the round. What's the cue for Fnatic to go?
Flash out.
Enzo on the flash, Mystic on the swing, sand has been cleared out. You've got RB who's playing a bit further back in the halls, but they're not. That's not what they're occupying. Alpha. Oh my gosh, Zest! Oh, Zest gets 3! Finally cleared out! Enzo in a 1v3. Buzz spotted. All of the advantages that you were just mentioning, Bala, gone.
And
We haven't said his name much, but Zest was filthy.
In that first half too, I mean, there was many moments where I was looking at him and Enzo as the guys who were turning the tides for both of their respective teams.
Oh my gosh, that is pretty to watch.
Takes Mystic with him too, just disgusting. And he's laughing about it. Laughing right here in an elimination game. We're getting really close to one of these teams going home.
Oh my goodness, Ball, look at the buy for Fnatic.
It's shambolic. They're not investing too much though. Remember, they saved 2 guns.
Oh boy, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Boaster's only able to find one, but to swing out, Durka finds one with the Vandal.
Bus going really fast through this. Oh, what?
They were not supposed to have an advantage here. The fact that they've gotten it through a 3v3 and they still have a Spectre and a Vandal to work with is criminal. Buzz and Stack so weak.
Trying their best to get to each other right now.
One enemy remaining.
How have they gotten this round? It seemed unlikely.
Still not over yet, Buzz. 11 HP.
In this 1v2, and Mystic cleans it up.
And again, you called it out at the beginning. This buy was not good. They had the 2 rifles saved and nobody else really invested. Except for the Spectre of Alphair. Very swingy half so far.
And again, Ball, we've casted Fnatic a few times in this tournament, and how many times have, in a tense moment, how many times has Boaster delivered? They're another one. With nothing but a frenzy.
And his ult forced them into it.
Oh.
Really disgusting here. Gonna go for a little aggressive push here with both the Brim and the Breach.
And there's a fight up dish as well. Durka's gonna get overwhelmed by RB, but Alfie are waiting on the other side. The stun is there.
They gotta be careful here. These 2 players here, RB and Zest, are pinched in, so they have to commit to the site.
The ult has been used by RB. The Rolling Thunder as Alfie tries to survive the Prowler in his face. And the ult from RB too. Nothing doing Enzo on the rotation, and you see it. Mako's waiting for it. They just have to save. Mystic and Boaster can find no way into this round. Preserve what you can.
And what is that, the 4th round in a row that goes back and forth between the 2 teams here. DRX maintaining the 2-round lead that they started with after winning the pistol. And honestly, with the brute force available to them, it's looking like that might be enough. We need Fnatic to have some heroics here if they want a chance.
That 1-for-1 is not going to work. Going back and forth the entire way through is not going to be enough.
Need a break point. And it might not be coming in the next round. The money slightly poor for just Alphair. I'll take a look at it, but the push, the haunt over top, everything's super solid there for RB to deliver on the 2 kills out of dish. And it is a lighter buy again. Durka, thankfully, I mean, both the guys who are saving right here with no rifles, and Alphair will invest anyways. Almost got it dropped by Durka. They have their overdrive, they have their tour de force. Everything is A-okay in this case, but obviously they need to be able to find the time to use it, at least in Alphair's case.
Oh, they're gonna get a chance. Alphair, they're pushing right into him. He hasn't used it yet. Actually, you did hear it used just then. Both are trying to dance around the utility as Alphair holding his tight angle. The flashes are there. Mystic is here too. It wasn't the ultimates. Oh my gosh, it's really not Fnatic either. A 3v3 here for the site. The spike's still up in tower, and now you've got the order strike you're gonna have to deal with.
Enzo's using that to cross though.
And he slipped the net. Oh, Stacks drops right into him.
That spike!
Down B.
And Enzo trundling towards tower has all of a sudden locked them out.
Again, tragedy. As this time the spike sits harmlessly at the feet of Enzo.
And don't forget as well, Mako no smokes.
Easy there, big fella. He still has a lot of utility.
One crossed.
Yeah, but surely Enzo's got that, right?
He just picked up the spike. He just picked it up.
right out
He
from
can
under
TP
his
away.
nose.
Can he get a? Yes, he does. The TP across, and they're out.
How? How on earth? How have they done that? It's a bloody heist.
20 seconds to get to the other side. Dirk is gonna run his way over. He's actually has a TP. He's here in time. Remember, no smokes for Mako.
He's got the tour de force too. He's gonna have to hold the line. 13 seconds left.
Can't miss the shot.
No, he cannot.
Oh my.
The barrel there, the first shot delivered. And Mako has the challenge, but Durko wins it out.
Unbelievable. The scoreline's so close, and this second half, back and forth. Now 5 rounds in a row traded. And Enzo's the guy. He snuck through with that orbital strike, which was used to clear out the site. Of course, Durka getting here in time as well. And on that chamber, the passivity to actually make that. Fnatic has room to crack.
And Dog, you think if that pistol goes the other way, we're talking about a different thing here.
We're talking about a 1-round difference, which it still is. I mean, we're literally swinging it.
The flash through, the fast lane through as well, as RB has gotten past the resistance that was put before him. They've fully taken tower. They've bullied Fnatic off the site. Durka has an op. No ultimates to speak of right now as Mystic trying to challenge for the space that was previously theirs. You've got Boaster close by too, awaiting any peek. But DRX patient. The onus on Fnatic here to make a move, to make a play. And they're gonna spot 2. Now they know where they are. Durka holding that angle, waiting for the challenge. The gun barrel shown. Oh, do you dance with death a second time? Enzo now moving his way forward. Not a lot of time left. They haven't cleared out stacks either. This read was perfect, Bola! Enzo has no way out! What a round from DRX!
Straight out of the timeout, just injecting a little bit of pace. And the post-plant setup is just fantastic. Fnatic go for this arcade attack. Try to set up Alfir again. Get the op.
Again, back and forth, and that means DRX preserve the lead. 2 rounds away from shattering a curse, from defying expectations. But can they close it out? Fnatic on a broken buy here. 3 pistols on that side. Durka has to make a play, and he drops down and stacks with the spam, cleans him up.
Peeked ahead of the smoke there. Boaster's gone again onto Crashies.
And Buzz will not see him. RB's playing in the side, and Alfier's gotta go. He's managed to get his hand. The Vandal, and the Vandal's fallen just as quickly as it's been picked up. DRX a few moments away from map point, from series point. From again, as you mentioned earlier, from Heartbreak Hotel to this crowd who is now fully on the DRX camp.
Last chance to get behind Fnatic here. And they did save that round. They did go for a light buy. It's disgusting, the things DRX did to him, but last time they had a light buy, they won the round, so obviously they thought there was a chance. This time, this is it. They're playing for it all, and they have not had a round streak on this half, so Fnatic, last chance, and they try a little bit of pressure towards Tree. That does give a little bit to DRX to decide, did they actually push up here? Do we have to re-explore before hitting back towards A? DRX, 1 round away from breaking the curse, 1 round away from getting their highest placement ever at an international tournament. One round away from sending The crowd's favorites, Turkey's favorites, Fnatic home. One round away from EMEA potentially for the second time not having two teams in the top 4.
Jerka has to hold the line. There's Boaster once again with the strike. They're going to push their way through. Jerka has to get away, and it's Boaster who's left here by himself, and he cannot convert anything off of that. Buzz finds another. Enzo, can he swing it back? Bulldog in hand. Zaz holding it tight, and the flash is there. Alfier and Enzo, and it's so fitting that it's just Alfier who's alive, and Alfier's gotten 2.
Res possible.
Can Alfier do this? Can he do this? The swing. Oh! He's gotten it to a 1v1. He's going to threaten the res again. The flash there, Enzo. Enzo not back up yet. Alfier holding it. Stacks on the swing. Alfier falls, but it's still a 1v1. Can Mystic do it? 87 HP,